MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cleveland Indians.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He hit 40 home runs on the nose last year. You look at that on the back of a baseball card, you're like, wow, that's a nice season. He's that kind of a player, and you know what? He might be able to do that again this year.
Carlos Carrasco gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And behind the plate, Yan Gomes. You know, he calls one of the best games in baseball. He's got a great pitching staff to work with. But the thing I like about him, he will throw to different bases, and he can only do that because he's got such good footwork.
And that'll bring up the short. Shortstop Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today.
Tim Anderson.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Herald this Indians ball club as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Geyer sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. Here's Melky Cabrera. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. 9 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, Stuff is
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. Just getting underway on MLB Network.
Percentage, and we all know that's become a highly valued stat in today's game. He makes things happen for his offense, and a lot of times when he's going good, the lineup is too.
Carlos Rodon gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last outing he got tagged with a loss, and he gave up 5 earned runs, something that he was not proud of and was not happy about. Let's see how he responds if he throws the ball in the corner or if he continues to challenge hitters in this game. All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And I'm looking down at first base at the big Cuban, Jose Abreu. You talk about a fuss over a private workout. He had everybody in baseball wanting to sign this guy, and years later, we know why.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Tribe, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
Batting second.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Previously against Carlos Rodon, 3 for 15. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Well, we're looking at a ball club that really needs some leadership. They need one person to kind of step up, take his game to another level. They were shut out yesterday. They've been struggling lately. Just nothing flowing. Maybe a big hit, a big home run will ignite them and get things turned around.
Designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. 2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Todd Frazier. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Todd Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It's up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
0-2, here it is. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And this is swung on and missed by Soto as he falls behind now, down 0-2. Now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Standing in now, Brett Lawrie. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Chris Colabello. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Chris Colabello.
A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Line drive to center field. Borges is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Previously against Carlos Rodon, comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Way in front of that fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Now, that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard liner toward short. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
Right fielder, Brandon Geyer.
Stepping in, Brandon Geyer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard but foul. Pitch out, nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There goes the runner. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Ramirez is on his way home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And the runner's coming home. This ball's grounded foul. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a changeup over the outside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
A pause and the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's your first out of the inning. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Colabello ranges to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, center fielder number 44.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen anyway. It's 0-1. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, 2 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Fastball called for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And another foul ball. Off, the slider stays high for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. So striding in, Austin Jackson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Austin Jackson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The 1-2 pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. This is in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Abreu will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco
Digging
Lindor.
in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Melky Cabrera pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Ramirez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The first baseman, number 79.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back, and that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Third baseman.
And a ball 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count and the pitch. This is foul right side. The 2-1 on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Striding in once again, Giovanni Soto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Geyer giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 10.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's set down, 1 away.
The batter, first baseman, Chris Colabello.
Settling in now, Chris Colabello. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 22.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. This is grounded foul. Here it comes on 1-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Now to the plate, Brett Lawrie. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Hitter, Brett Lawrie.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Comes set with the 0-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 10.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way out in front.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. The high fastball is in there. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready with the 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Peter Borges would be next. Full count. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jose Ramirez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Geyer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now here it comes. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him, and now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
For Cleveland, catcher.
Into the box now. Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To third. Frazier's up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-1. Here's Peter Borges standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 44, Peter Borges.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
High in the air out to center field. Jackson patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in once again, Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off there. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Here's Michael Brantley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Fouled back. Ready on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again. 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's another 1-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Francisco Lindor stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Three and one now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Garcia has a play, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Back here in Cleveland, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jose Abreu becomes the first out of the inning.
Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. The 0-2 home. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The catcher, number 18, Giovanni Soto.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll 2-3 go the White Sox. They lead it 2-1. Edwin Encarnacion now 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
With the Tribe, designated hitter Edwin
high pop up.
Encarnacion.
Frazier is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman Chris Colabello.
Ready for another chance. Chris Colabello 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Hit down the third baseline. And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Anderson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Lawrie. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Popped up. And there's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 2. Nate Jones is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. Career numbers against Nate Jones. 1 for 3.
Leading off with a Tribe. Third baseman.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded weakly to the right side. Gonna be a tough play. And a rather easy first out.
The right fielder, number 6.
Digging in to try it again. Brandon Guyer. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Ready on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-1. So striding in, Peter Borges. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Jackson. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to. And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Melky Cabrera, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. So nothing doing in the White Sox ninth. David Robertson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson, 0 for 7.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Michael Brantley comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
To first. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Edwin Encarnacion now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. One hit in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. Robertson's ready. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. So this game will not. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, somebody's anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Here's Todd.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Cody Allen will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, hitless in 3 at-bats. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is fouled straight back. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Giovanni Soto is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Brett Laurie stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Pitch inside. Tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, second
Here comes the first pitch. Yohan Moncada is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Coming to the plate now, Chris Colabello. He'll be the one to start things out against David Robertson, who tries to close the door in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cabrera's there. 1 down.
The second baseman,
digging in, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
In now, Brandon Guyer, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Chicago earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. David Robertson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Carlos Carrasco racked up 15 strikeouts, but still ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Cleveland, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely.